Imagine a world so strange, so mysterious, that the very act of observing something can change reality itself. Welcome to the Double Slit Experiment, where the ordinary rules of science unravel before your eyes. Quantum mechanics has long puzzled physicists, philosophers, and curious minds alike. It describes a world utterly foreign to our everyday experience. A world where particles are both here and there, alive and dead, real and unreal, until observed. In 1801, Thomas Young performed an experiment so simple, yet so profound, it continues to shake our understanding of reality. He fired a beam of light through two small slits and expected to see two distinct bands on the screen behind. But instead, what appeared changed science forever. A pattern of multiple bright and dark bands, an interference pattern. At the time, this experiment baffled scientists because it contradicted the widely accepted particle theory of light proposed by Isaac Newton. Young's experiment reignited a fierce debate about the fundamental nature of reality itself, a debate still unresolved today. This interference pattern suggested light behaves as waves, colliding and interacting. Simple, right? But here's where reality starts to fracture. What happens if we send one photon, a single particle of light at a time, through these slits? Incredibly, sending photons individually still produces the same interference pattern over time. Each photon somehow knows where previous photons have landed and where future photons will land. How can a single particle interfere with itself? To understand this phenomenon, we delve into the bizarre quantum concept known as superposition, the idea that particles exist simultaneously in multiple locations until they're measured. Imagine flipping a coin, and while it's spinning, it's both heads and tails. Only when you catch it does it settle into one definite outcome. Photons behave similarly, existing in multiple possibilities until observed. Quantum mechanics says each photon exists in a superposition, passing through both slits simultaneously, interfering with itself. But this superposition collapses when we observe which slit the photon goes through. Observation, mere knowledge, changes reality. And if you thought this couldn't get stranger, just wait. Place detectors to observe the photons passing through each slit, and suddenly, the interference pattern vanishes. The photons behave like simple particles again. Observation alters the outcome. Reality literally changes based on whether or not we look. Modern experiments have taken this to even greater extremes. Using electrons, atoms, and even large molecules like fullerenes, scientists have observed interference patterns emerging from these larger, more complex particles. This indicates that quantum weirdness isn't limited to photons. It's a fundamental feature of the universe. But here's the twist that defies all logic: the delayed choice experiment. Decide whether to observe the photon after it's passed through the slits. The photon somehow retroactively chooses to behave as a particle or a wave based on your future decision. Time itself seems flexible in quantum reality. This extraordinary result has profound philosophical implications. If future decisions can influence past events, does this challenge our perception of linear time? Some physicists propose we might need to reconsider what it means for something to happen in a strict chronological order. What does this tell us about our universe? Reality might not exist independently from observation. Quantum physics suggests that the universe requires observers to take shape and form. Consciousness itself may play a fundamental role in constructing reality. The double slit experiment doesn't just challenge our science, it challenges our deepest beliefs about existence. Are we participants in the ongoing creation of reality? Are we the observers who collapse possibilities into actualities? Science has brought us to the edge of a profound mystery. Perhaps the truth isn't about finding definitive answers, but about embracing the infinite questions. The universe, it seems, is far stranger and more wondrous than we've dared to imagine. When science lies, reality bends. Keep questioning, keep exploring. The truth might be stranger than fiction.